The Near protocol, one of crypto's top 20 projects by market cap. You've probably heard of Ethereum killers, Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, Polkadot. Ethereum's got a lot of people trying to kill it. Well, put Near on the list because the protocol and the team behind it, they are working overtime to make Near the most dominant blockchain for Web3. Big goal, interesting tech. So today, let's take a good look at the Near protocol, break it down in a way that's so simple, so easy to explain that even your grandma, when she calls you down for dinner from the attic and asks, "What are you doing up there?" We're talking about Near protocol. And before we get started, note that no one has paid us to make this explainer video. The information that you'll find here is provided to you for free for educational purposes. This is not a recommendation for you to go out and to buy or to sell or to hold Near. Okay? Furthermore, you can see my full risk statement on investing in crypto, because investing in crypto is risky. You can lose all your money, as well as my full portfolio disclosures, all the coins I currently own, my venture investments, all that kind of stuff in the description on YouTube or the pinned comment on X. Check it out. So let's go. Brainstorming for the Near protocol started in 2017 by two Ukrainian software developers, Alexander Skidano and Ilya Bolusukin. Skidano and Bolusukin initially conceived of Near as an AI project, ahead of the time, guys. But at some point, they transitioned into building a network that would compete against Ethereum. Currently, ongoing work for the Near protocol is overseen by the Near Foundation, which is a nonprofit based out of Switzerland. So, with a mainnet launch in 2020, Near protocol is a layer one blockchain that provides a smart contract platform for the development of decentralized applications. In this way, Near is functionally the same as Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, and all the other major layer one smart contract platforms. With all of these protocols, users can thus engage in activities that range from finance to gaming to NFTs, identity management, all the usual kind of use cases you see for a layer one blockchain, okay? But where Near separates itself is by providing a high number of transactions per second on the cheap. Important. Near developers realized early on that Ethereum would struggle with congestion and high fees as more users join the network, which is exactly what is happening, why Ethereum is going the layer 2 route right now. So they saw an opportunity to build a network with the same functionalities, but one that could actually handle the higher level of economic activity. Case in point, take a look at Near's performance metrics compared to Ethereum and Solana. Near currently processes up to 4,000 transactions per second, which is pretty damn good. And they can do it for about a penny per transaction, which is also pretty damn good. With transaction settlement occurring in about 2 seconds, that's just pretty damn good. These metrics blow Ethereum out of the water, and they're kind of getting pretty close to, Solana's heels there. So if blockchains truly are the future of finance, then protocols like Near will be essential for onboarding the world's users. With regards to the technicals, like most other layer one smart contract blockchains, Near protocol uses a proof of stake consensus mechanism for network security, aka you take your coins, you stake your coins, get rewards. Okay, so there's no big computers like with Bitcoin. However, Near's proof of stake mechanism has two variations that distinguish it from the rest. The first is called Doom Slug. I like the name, guys. Cool. Now, super metal. Anyway, aside from being the most metal name in crypto for a nerdy tech thing, Doomslug is a unique voting technique between Near's validators that basically work to expedite block production. Thus, Doomslug is responsible for Near's 2-second transaction finality time. The second variation is called Nightshade, which is Near Protocol's sharding mechanism. By the way, these devs, super nerdy. I want to hang out with these guys. Anyway, with Nightshade, Near's validators process transactions in parallel across 4 different shards or segments of Near's network. Each shard can currently process 1,000 transactions per second, which is why Near is currently achieving a total of 4,000 transactions per second. Currently, Near protocol has 222 active validators securing the network. The minimum amount a validator must stake to perform this function is 26,000 Near tokens, or approximately 164,000 US dollars at the time I record the video. Finally, Near protocol does use slashing, which helps to ensure that Near's validators are economically incentivized, of course, to behave accordingly. Something you see with most major staking protocols. Near protocol's native token, Near, has 3 use cases. First, it helps to secure the network via Near's proof of stake consensus mechanism. 2, it's used to pay for transaction fees on the network. And 3, it's used for governance. An initial supply of 1 billion tokens were created back in 2020. About 23% of these tokens were allocated out, of course, to those early investors, 24 going to the team and the foundation, 40% out to ecosystem development, and the remaining 12% going towards a community sale. These 1 billion tokens have been progressively released into circulating supply since 2020. So more tokens in the market. It's good news. In fact, the good news is that about 90% of these tokens have already been released, with just the remaining 10% set to be released by late 2025. So this is a coin that's near full circulation, which is a positive thing. Now, before we continue on to the next part of this video, let me just interrupt the flow real quick to let you know about the best damn newsletter in the cryptocurrency industry. It's called My Newsletter. It's the Wealth Mastery newsletter. Every week, my team of researchers and I are working to bring you the latest and best money-making insights on airdrops, altcoin news, deep dives, NFTs, technical analysis, and much, much more. You can join our 125,000 weekly readers and sign up for free using the link down below in the description on YouTube or the pinned comment on X. Now, what about Near's ecosystem? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the key partnerships too. One of the best ways to try to measure the overall health of a protocol's ecosystem is by looking at the amount of total value locked on the network itself. How much money are people literally putting on chain? Because money talks. By this metric, Near comes in 9th place compared to other smart contract blockchains, which is not that bad, to be honest. However, if we sort by the total number of unique wallets that have interacted with the Near blockchain, then Near comes in 1st place with 8.21 million addresses that have used the protocol in the last 7 days. Now, total history, they're not number 1, but that's still pretty impressive. Closest competitor is with 2.17 million addresses, and that's Polygon. The total number of unique address wallets basically indicates how widely the protocol is being adopted. And compared to other networks, it's looking pretty interesting right now. So why is it that Near protocol is blowing away the competition with regards to user adoption? Well, it appears that the Kai-Ching dApp is largely responsible for much of Near's success. All it takes is one killer app, doesn't it? Kai-Ching is an application that allows users to search, shop, and to pay for goods in crypto, which is pretty gosh darn cool. And it appears that approximately half of the active wallets on Near are using Kai-Ching. Near's 2nd most popular dApp is Hot Game. The names of these things, I love it, which is actually a crypto wallet that's compatible with both Telegram and with Near. And in 3rd place comes the Sweat Economy, a move to earn app that lets users earn crypto the more that they go and work out and walk around and stuff like that, which is pretty gosh darn cool. About 783,000 users accessed Sweat Economy via the Near network over just the last week. Now, overall, Near has a total of 96 dApps, which puts it outside of the top 20 blockchains by total deployed dApps. Right now, we're seeing just a couple of dApps getting all the users. I could do a full video on Near's partnerships. Near protocol has entered into deals with some of the biggest names in Web 2. It's quite remarkable and definitely noteworthy. Google, Alibaba, for example. Near has multiple deals going on with other crypto-based projects as well, including Polygon, Arbitrum, Eigen Labs, And finally, staying true to its AI origins, it does appear that the Near blockchain will soon be making some big announcements with regards to the integration of artificial intelligence within the Near protocol. Thumbs up, guys. Good job. It's not clear exactly how this is going to take shape, but definitely something to keep an eye on moving forward, considering how hyped AI has been, and I think will continue to be for the rest of the decade, to be honest. Concerning venture capital investments, it's thought that Near Protocol has raked in an impressive $1.1 billion over roughly 15 different funding rounds. Some of crypto's most famous and influential investors have their names on the list here, including Republic Capital, Hashed, Dragonfly, as a few examples. So, what about risks and opportunities? The first risk that I see is Near seems to lack a really super defining narrative right now. Is it an Ethereum killer? Is it an emerging AI blockchain? Is it a premier programming platform for the development of different decentralized applications and all that kind of stuff? Something else. All of the above. Well, it seems to be all of these things currently. So, this vibe that Near has its hands in a lot of different pies seems to maybe create a bit of confusion as to what exactly this protocol is really deeply about and where it's headed. Maybe they'll get that vision better focused moving forward. The other major risk is that the Near Foundation, of course, holds a huge amount of the Near tokens, but I don't think they're going to be like market dumping them or anything like that. But they will be dishing out a lot of these coins over the next few years in order, of course, to try to spur further network development, get developers, hey, here's million Near coins, come build on our network and do some dApps and stuff. With regards to opportunities, Near's impressive performance metrics combined with solid user adoption numbers and partnerships and all that kind of stuff tell me that this protocol is definitely interesting and has some real potential behind it. It's worth paying attention to, but they need to get some more big dApps beyond just a couple because that's a risk for them. Just having so many users in just that one dApp with half the users on the chain, they need more killer applications. Now, in addition to the fact that the market cap is still below $10 billion, tells me that there could be some interesting value here for Near. But ultimately, it all really depends on how the protocol and the user adoption statistics continue to develop over the next few years. Thanks for watching.